Ralph, you talked about it before the game, and if I had told you 43 shots on goal and 74 attempts were coming, I'm sure you probably thought you would win that game. Where do you think it went awry? Was it simply special teams or somewhere else?
At first, just before I answer your question, Mike, I'd like to make sure that I have the opportunity to thank Stockholm for hosting us here this week. It was outstanding in every way except for our results, and the hospitality was felt by the team the whole time we were here. It was a wonderful experience that we'll look back on with pleasure once these games become lessons that make us stronger in the future. But I want to say thank you to Stockholm. Your question, I mean, we definitely had asked for more net pressure. We asked for a different game. We wanted a stronger compete, and we felt we had it. There were stretches of the game today where we were very close to what we want to be as a team and how we want to play. And specialty teams did decide the result again today. We're definitely our power play let us down, and as did our PK here this weekend. But we are a team learning how to play with the top teams in the league, and Tampa Bay is a team. If you give them just a tiny little window, they jump right into it and take it away from you, and they did that again to us tonight. And I am pleased again with certain stretches of the 5-on-5. We gave up very, very little 5-on-5 today and created a lot more than we did yesterday. So we need to build on that and continue to build our game.
Front right.
What did you see from the Lightning's fourth line that they were able to create those opportunities?
Yeah, no, we definitely thought they were outstanding here through the weekend. They the number 4 or fourth line is certainly something we didn't feel from the responsibility they had, and often playing up against Eichel and also producing offensively. They were a sign of the depth that Tampa Bay has, that if the top guys aren't firing on all cylinders, they have others to carry the load, and it's something that we're going to continue to work on too, and that's what the top teams have. And a compliment to them. I thought what they did and their power play were certainly the difference makers here.
Back right, standing up.
Coach, can you just comment on Victor getting the 5-on-5 goal and just his overall play this week? I know from talking with him, he seemed pretty happy with it, despite the fact that the team didn't win.
Yeah, no, the line really fired well, and Victor's maturing daily. It's so much fun to coach a player like that with his attitude and his commitment to what the team needs on both sides of the puck. He's a very complete player for somebody who's a rookie in the National Hockey League. He's certainly going to be a contender right through the season here for top spot in that category. He already won 1 month, and again, we're very excited, and Sweden needs to be very proud of the way Victor has evolved, coming through the Swedish league, paying the price in the American League for a year to learn the game on North American ice, and he's processed all this different education to become an exciting future player for us, and we're happy to have Victor.
There, one more question on the front left here, Mike.
Ralph, Marcus Johansson was obviously disappointed in the penalty call. He said, "I can't disappear." I mean, how tough was that to see that call in that spot when you had them hemmed in, and then, like you say, the PK doesn't kill it off?
No, it was again a moment that shifted the game away from us, and it's questionable for sure. But I probably shouldn't say more than that, other than there was a collision of two players moving through the same space, and Marcus Johansson was the bigger and stronger of the two, and was punished for that. And we had difficulty, but there's no excuses in this game. We had enough opportunity to manage the score on our own, and we didn't do it. So the only ones we should be angry at here is ourselves tonight.
Thank you, Ralph.
Yeah, thank you.
To meet all my friends and family, spend a little bit of time here in Sweden. It's been really good. I think gets me more energy when I get back too, and So it's been good. Otherwise, we haven't won any games, so that's bad. But we're trying to get home now, and we have a couple of days off now, and just refocused. We have to play better. The puck didn't bounce our ways, so I don't know. We have to go back and start off everything better.
What was your thought on the reception you got in the introductions and taking the face off with Edmund?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And Cromwell there, I was a little bit scared because I've never done it before. So in front of all the Swedish crowd too was pretty cool. So it's been this week have been really good. It's been as good as it can be.
Well, some of the Swedish guys talked yesterday about the anthem, and it was obviously outstanding as we saw. What was it like for you to hear the anthem and hear the crowd respond to it for those 2 nights?
Yeah, I mean it's really cool to hear them sing along on the national anthem and stuff like that, and the crowd's been really good, and it's fun to see all those Sabres fans out there. And I don't know, we didn't play that well for them, but it's cool that the Sabres fans are here too.
You guys had over 40 shots on goal in this game. There were a lot of opportunities. Do you take it that it was a better performance than last night that we saw that you can build on going forward?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like you said, I think even the first game we had more scoring chances than them in the final 5. So we take some stuff with us here and build on that. And I mean, our special team, our power play has to get better, and if we probably can score there, with the game would look different, I guess.
How tough was it offensively just not be able to convert with the number of opportunities you guys had?
I mean, it's never fun, but I think we played good enough to win today. Like I said, we had enough shots and enough opportunities to. Puck didn't seem to go our way, and I mean that's the way it is sometimes. Maybe, you know, if we had another crack at this and we had as many shots, maybe we score 5 or 6. But you know, it didn't happen tonight, and not much you can do about it now.
What was your view on the collision? Did you even see it?
No. I mean, I don't know what to do. I can't just disappear. And honestly, to me, it felt like the guy. They've been out there for 2 minutes. The guy kind of half jumped into me and went to. I don't know. I don't know where to go.
What did he say to you? What did Stripes tell you when you were talking after the goal?
He just said one more word and I go back in the box. He had no interest in talking to me.
You sense that there were things like that in that game, that call, the other call on the scrum, just weird things that kind of went against you, and the special teams were a big factor.
Yeah, I think their special team always had two better games than ours did. They have a lot of skill on their side, and I mean, you give them too many power plays, they're going to score, and that's, you know, it's tough when you let them have. I don't know how many we gave them tonight, but at the same time, some penalties are, you know, it happens. There's not much you can do about it, and you just gotta move on.
You guys have another long break here. As a veteran guy, what can this group do to kind of regroup here?
I think build on what we did today. Honestly, I really felt like we played a good game. It's a unbelievable hockey team we played, and we, I think 5-on-5, it felt like tonight I felt like we were the better team. And there's small details in the game, you know, that I think as we go on that we learn every little detail matters, and a couple tough breaks. I think, you know, their goal with a couple seconds left of the period and stuff like that makes it an uphill battle, and they're a good team. When you give them that, it's just tough to get back.
Off the ice, what did this trip mean to you?
A lot. Good to see family and friends, and fun to be in Sweden, eat Swedish food and all that. Like I've said before, it's just a special experience to be able to be over here.
it was, I mean, nothing really that special to that he was on the ice, but just for myself, it was nice to get that first 5-on-5 goal. And obviously it feels really good on home ice as well.
What was this experience like for you? I mean, you may never do this again in the NHL.
No, exactly, and I've been trying to just enjoy it as much as I can, because I knew that coming in that it's probably going to be my first and only NHL experience in Sweden. So, but I've had a ton of fun, and it's been unbelievable to be able to play in front of family and friends and the Swedish crowd.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Victor.